Kind of a random one tonight. I got off work about 2 hours ago and it was so hot and I didn't really feel like going and doing anything, so I kind of just sat in the shop for a while. Well, not sat, but piddled around the shop for a while and walked outside and I was like, it's actually kind of nice out here, and I have a job that I have kind of been dreading, but I think it's going to be a good night to do it. I only have about an hour or so here, but got a whole bunch of volunteer corn in a field, I don't know, 5 miles from my house. And I don't know, it's not really, volunteer corn doesn't really matter that much, I don't think, but it just kind of looks bad. I got a shovel in the bed and I'm gonna go walk some rows and try to get that cleaned up. So stay tuned. It ought to be pretty entertaining. Also, I have got to get a phone holder. This is killing my arm. Nice clean bed. Always gotta appreciate that. I'll clean it up sometime maybe. Definitely should have looked a little harder for my hoe. This is going to be more of a pain than I thought. Oh, never mind. We got it. That's pretty much the gist of it. I'm sure that's some high quality video. It's kind of hard to chop a stalk and hold a steady camera at the same time. Really starting to question my decision to not just spray it. I don't know why there's so much out here. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, look at this. What in the world? It's been ran with a gleaner. I'm kidding. We actually run our stuff with a gleaner. This is our first year farming this. And it's just a lot of, it's been no-tilled for a long time. We do tillage, so a lot of new rocks pop up, I'm sure, when you do that. And beans are kind of short right through here because when this trucking company was put in, it kind of got excavated out into this area here, kind of faded in, I think, because when we were cultivating it, the dirt was definitely a different color than the rest of it. The rest of the beans look pretty good. We obviously plant on 30-inch rows, but we get a little bit bushier bean. That way it kind of canopies and holds back the weeds a little bit, but it's pretty clean, if you ask me. Probably, I don't know, waist height out here. They look pretty good. I just gotta get this stupid corn out of here. You can definitely tell how far, or where I stopped cutting. Obviously I haven't done this section, but out in there, I've done about 16, 20 rows in. Big difference, obviously, because it's corn in a bean field. There's really only so much you can video of this because it's kind of hard to do shovel and video at the same time. I wish I had a drone. I thought about getting one, but I feel like that might be a little bit more money than I want to spend right now. I'd like to take a time lapse. I think that'd be cool. But till then, you get shaky video of me hacking away at corn. So that'll have to do. Welcome to Ohio summers, baby. Oh my goodness. It's actually not that hot out. It's just so humid. You can tell what I got done. Kinda. I don't know. It's pretty clean there. Lots there yet to go. I didn't get near as much done as I thought I might. It's pretty much how it always goes, but I got a good little bit done. So I'm gonna go home, take a shower, get something to eat. Yeah, that'll be it for tonight. So it's been a couple days since I was cutting that volunteer corn. I and my brother ended up going back last night and finishing it up. Maybe I'll stick a couple before and after pictures in it in the video. I've got something a little bit different here tonight. Not really farming related, but it'll have to do because it's what I'm doing. Got these fresh treads that I'm gonna be sticking on my mower because this one is pretty well shot. Sidewalls are all cracked and my dad tried to patch it when he borrowed it a few nights ago and it just did not stay aired up for very long. Then I used it and I think I aired it up 4 times while I was mowing in a span of about 2 hours. So yeah, I figured it was probably time. So get these cut open and mounted up and see if I can get some grip and stay aired up now. Look at that. I found these tires on Amazon. I have problems getting traction on when I mow the ditch, so these things looked like they might be a little bit better for that. We'll see how they do, but I just hope they don't tear up the yard too bad. I went to my parents to get a set of tire spoons to change these, but I did not think about the fact that I don't have a jack. So now I have to figure out a way to get these wheels off without something to lift them with. I don't know what I could use, maybe a board. That seems kind of sketchy. I don't know, I'll see what I can figure out. Okay, so I was right. It is pretty sketchy, but I found a log. It's got the handy little handle on it. I was able to stick it under there, pick it up, took everything I had, but I think it'll stay. I'll get this tire off here now. I guess I could have just flipped it over. It's still round on the bottom. Hey, there we go. Got it. Okay, things have not gone amazing. I can't get this bead to set, so I'm gonna try something probably not the smartest, but I've seen it on the internet, so it has to work. I got the torch because I don't have a lighter. I got a bucket of water and the tire and starting fluid, obviously. Here goes nothing. Well, that was a fail. It didn't even do anything. I don't know if that starting fluid just isn't very flammable. It don't really make sense though. But yeah, it literally just, you saw it. It just kind of lit. It didn't really explode at all like I needed it to. Plan C coming up, whatever it might be. Well, it turns out that plan C was just go find a bigger air compressor. Mine is apparently too much of a piece of junk, and I couldn't build enough air pressure to seat the bead. I thought I had plenty, but I also don't have an air gauge. So not very well equipped for this job, but got the tires on. They're pretty sweet. I hope they don't tear up the yard, but I'm gonna go try it out here on the ditch and see if I slide down in. When I mowed with these ones before, it just kind of, it's pretty front heavy. There's not that much weight on the back, so it kind of just slid down to the ditch. So we'll see how this works. But yeah, I think it's ready to go. I'm gonna go out and test it out. Supper time. I was only able to get a little bit of mowing done before I ran out of gas, and then realized I didn't have any left in my gas cans. But overall, I really like these tires. They really, even, I didn't think about this, but even turning, since it's not very heavy on the back end, a lot of weight's on the front, it would spin the wheels before when you go to turn on the ends or whatever. And so with these new tires, didn't really have that problem, but it does kind of, you got to be careful because it kind of got a little hard on the grass in a couple spots when I went to turn too fast and it spun. But overall, pretty happy with it. Pretty nice evening out too. Beans look really good. Not any corn in this one because it was pasture last year and the 40 years prior to that. We just bought this place last year and it's my first year farming it, so we'll see how they do this year. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching.